Hello everyone, Pallytime here. The Chaos Dwarfs DLC has dropped, and we got a special surprise for you. A 3-player co-op campaign. Captain Shaq and Avi are joining me, playing the other Chaos Dwarf Lords. Say hello.
Yeah. Hey, guys.
Well, hello there.
So we kind of have this triangle of our spawns. We need to come up with some kind of marketing strategy because the Bermuda Triangle, everybody knows what that is. We need some kind of Chaos Dwarf version of it.
Dwarf Triangle. It's like space triangles, but more dwarfy.
I will be playing as Astrogoth Ironhand. This is my starting location. I haven't moved anything yet. Looks like my first opponent is Dusty. This is a location we know very well from all of our Grimgore campaigns. He used to start right over here, but I believe, yes, indeed, he's moved further into the Ogre Mountains as his starting position in this patch. Shaq, I'm zooming over to you. What do you see?
All right. Well, I'm playing Zatan the Black, which apparently he's all about artillery, which is exciting because I had no idea until right before we started this. So that's going to be fun. And I'm right next to Moxia, I think is the first chaos army that's just hanging out next to me. And you guys were saying I'm looking really comfy up here in my mountain range. I don't know what that means.
Okay, so this is what I meant. So west of you is basically a straight line to get to me. Then east of you is Village, and that's it. He lives in the Red Castle. He's way over to the east. If you push east, you have a huge mountain range. Well, granted, you know, the provinces, you know, maybe they don't want you being that close to them, but they can only attack from one direction. If I push east and hit your western borders, then your entire western area is safe. If you kill Village to the east, your entire eastern border is safe. And then you only need to worry about attacks coming from the south and the north.
I'm just kind of tucked in here then. I see what you're saying now.
Very defensible. There's literally nothing above you on the map. And I'm scrolling all the way down to the bottom tip of the triangle. Avi, what do you got?
Oh, I am playing Drathorth the Ashen. And I have some lovely living fire. I took some demons and I shoved them in armor, and I said, this is where you're going to live now.
You're fighting Grizguts. I know him well. He's one of my former allies. Oh.
I'm going to also make him my intern. He's going to get a lot of work experience.
Work experience.
So many interns.
Avi seems to know the extent of his starting location, but when I saw it, I immediately got worried. To your west, you have the high elf that rides on dragons, Emmerich, unless he's been moved.
I still see
he's
him
southwest
there.
of you.
Oh,
Yeah, Emmerich is southwest of you. Immediately west of Emmerich is a flood of Skaven in every direction. And if you look southeast from you, that's Festus, that's Nurgle, vampires to your east, ogres to the northeast. You got a spicy start down there.
it's looking, yeah. It's definitely something.
Everyone hates your guts too. Just look
worry.
at every relationship with every army around you, every faction. They all are very displeased.
I also have my infernal guard.
Do people like Chaos Dwarves in general, or are we kind of the bad guys right now?
I mean, I figure we're the bad guys, but I figured the other bad guys would be like, you know, maybe they can supply us with weapons or something. I didn't think it'd just be absolute hatred. Like, the orc hates you.
Before we do our first turns, I suppose we should lay down the groundwork for what we're expecting with this campaign. So playing as the 3 different factions, we would like to achieve our short campaign victory. That's our goal. That's what we're aiming for. Because playing in multiplayer does slow the game down quite a bit. Going through each of these turns, I think short campaign is a good thing to aim for. In order for me to accomplish mine, I have to go southwest and destroy Lamain Sisterhood. This is a vampire faction, if I remember correctly, southwest of me, kind of in the mountain range of the desert. And then way northeast of me, almost up by Kislev, I have to destroy Karaka Drak, or they could be destroyed by something else. And then loot and raise 35 different settlements. What do you guys got?
I've got to take on Cathay. I've got to take the Turtle Gate, the Dragon Gate, and the Snake Gate. So I got to take the entire wall over, and I got to knock out the northern provinces. That's my short victory. So I'm going to war with the entire nation of Cathay at some point.
The northern provinces are one of those factions that I can always count on to be in my campaign. Like when I'm playing Immortal Empires, they usually make it towards the end. So taking them down may not be an easy task, and you're going to piss off the other provinces while you're doing it.
Yeah. It's there too. And I've got to get through the normally like the horde of demons they've got north of them on the other side of why they have the wall. Oh, those are defensive points. That's going to be fun.
Avi, what's yours?
I have to kill the honorable knights of Calador and the dirty Clan Rictus.
Clan Rictus? Oh,
Clan
dude. That's
we
going
go
to
out
be...
of our way to kill Rictus in like every campaign.
That's going to be sweet. They were causing so much trouble for me in my last campaign. I'm going to love watching. Who was the other faction? I didn't recognize them.
Honorable Dragon Knight, man.
Where are they?
The Knights of Calador, the Fortress of Vorag,
That's your elf guy.
the elf
that's
boys.
Imric?
That's Imric.
You have to kill Imric?
I have to kill Imric.
He's not far. He's right there.
He's right there.
Bro,
I can easily get this victory, right?
Literally my entire time in Immortal Empires, every time I started campaign, I'm like, oh, it'd be fun to get dragons with Imric. And then it just never works out. It just never works out. Okay.
Now, it should be made clear, we have not played this at all, right?
None.
Like, we're coming in fresh to this faction.
This DLC has been live for officially 2 hours, and it took that long for my patch to complete.
We played crabs.
So I'm going to start my first turn. I have Zorak, a big centaur warrior. I'm adding him into my stack. With that, Astrogoth Ironhand is going to walk directly towards Dusty. I don't think Dusty's going to make it out of this one. I'm zooming in. This is going to be a decisive victory, but do you want to see our units? We have a lot of the same ones.
I'm down, yeah. Let's get a fight going.
Let's fight the battle. So this is my army. What do you guys think? Any standout units in here that are catching your eyes?
The Chaos Dwarfs in the back who have blunderbusses and have one of the sickest paint jobs ever. Orange and silver and black with skulls of dwarves on their shields is, I think, the coolest thing I've seen in a long time.
I'm zooming in on them right now. They do look super cool, dude.
Have you ever seen a weird centaur with a dwarvish beard? Because now I have.
Is that my number 2? Yeah, look at him, dude. That's a huge axe. Okay.
He just like spins it.
So this should be pretty straightforward. Let's not forget about our non-paid interns.
Yes, of course.
Sorry, I almost confused that word at the start there for a moment.
Wait a minute, they get bandages? They have healthcare?
So Great Axe Infantry as well as Spear Infantry and Spear Infantry on that side. Abby, this is going to be your group. You're going to be my front line here.
All right. All right, interns, let's go.
Check. I'm going to let you command some muscle, I think. I have a Great Axe Infantry. It's Chaos Dwarves as well as my Bull Centaur Renders. Now, this is the unit that I get a faction bonus for, so let me zoom in on them really quick. One of the bonuses I get for these guys is they have a 15% ward save. So they're actually just going to take 15% less damage. They're going to make my life super duper easy. Those are going to go to Shaq, and they've been lined up. Over on the right here is your gift. And that means I'm going to have to suffer through using these blunderbusses somehow. But I'll get through it, guys. It's okay.
I believe in you.
My second in command has a pretty good leadership aura. So does my general. Here are my abilities. Cascading Fire Cloak. It adds armor-piercing weapon damage and melee defense to a target that I buff. That could be really good for those bull centaurs that Shaq is controlling. And I also have Burning Wrath. Causes moderate magical and fire damage, spawns a moving vortex, and is effective at long range. That sounds awesome. We're going to try to cast that. Are you guys ready?
Ready.
Then here we go. Let's have our front line move up to meet them. We'll follow up behind you.
Will do.
I'm going to... How do I draw? I totally forgot. Let's form up our line like right about here.
Okay.
And see what they're looking at. They do have some ranged units as well. Some spear infantry on the side.
I have noticed they have black orcs.
Yeah, they have black orcs. That's going to be a big problem.
Really?
How
Okay.
Dusty find those already?
Oh, with their sick green or purple pink job, that actually looks pretty cool.
Okay, I'm going to take the blunderbusses to the right for a wide flank as we approach their line. I'm also going to send my
I'll watch
second in
them.
command kind of towards their archers. The second in command's running for the tree line right now. He's going to try to sneak up behind them. I see where the line's being formed. I'm moving the blunderbusses into place. Keep holding. This is fun. I haven't played multiplayer since our last run check. This is really fun. Already,
It's been a bit, man.
just watching the units move around is enjoyable. All right, to start things off, I'm going to cast Burning Wrath. It says it's effective at long range, and I'm going to use it on the black orcs on the front line. It seems as though they see it coming. Oh my!
Oh, there it is.
Oh, that guy's not getting back up. Oh, yeah. Well, there's a couple black orcs down for you. Softened them up a little bit.
There you go.
All right. Go ahead, bring the line forward. Those black orcs are very scary. Do not take that threat lightly. I'm moving up to meet you, and I'm flanking with second in command right now. Get their attention.
I will stay right out of their arrow range until you give me the order to charge.
Charge.
Charging!
We're going to come in behind you. I got the centaurs ready to go in once you're met.
You see those goblin wolf riders? How do you fare against those?
I can smash them. No big deal. Easy.
Go ahead and hit them now. Hit the wolf riders now.
Going. Moving it. Charge!
The guns are moving up to meet the line. We are flanking on the side. I'm heading for archers in the back. And my wizard is here. I'm going to buff the damage of my second in command as he hits that archer line. They see him now. He just came out of the brush. Here's his buff. Bro, that charge damage was pretty good.
God. He charged through.
I'm also going to push to the back line with my leader. I have my blunderbusses on their archers, and I'm going to spawn a vortex on those archers in the back.
Roger. Changing targets.
The vortex is going in now.
Commander, some of my workers have decided it's time for their break.
Already?
some of the goblins have decided.
That entire spell missed. The entire thing missed.
Moving to give you a shout with your blunderbusses if
All
you
right,
get in the way
get those. Okay, get those centaurs out, and I can open fire.
there. Roger. Pull 'em out.
Opening fire now on the orc boys. Blunderbusses, take aim.
Oh my God.
Rip into them. We'll go in for another charge once. Actually, we'll go after those archers to make sure they run off the map.
Jeez,
Go in for a charge.
That's nuts. Abby, pull your right side back, your right side line. Move them back. I'm just going to open fire from here.
Will do. Right side line, pulling back.
I'm pulling your heavy infantry back so we can keep their health up. They're down to about half force right now.
Oh, these guys are about to be melted alive. I'm going to have them open up on the black orc units.
It's the only thing they've got left that's willing to fight. Chew them
It's
up.
not true. Dusty is still holding the line.
Oh, yeah, I guess they've still got their leader in there.
Those black orcs literally got shredded. Those are some of the best orc units in the game. All right, flee the leader. He's in blunderbuss range. Evacuate the leader's area. I am opening fire.
Yeah, they're just gobos. That's just fire.
My war axes are in there, Shaq. My great axes, Shaq. Move up.
Calling it back. But I gave it earlier, my bad. Run! Run! He might be faster than us. We're really slow. We got stubby legs.
They,
boys, right?
they have line of sight.
Oh my god! A friendly fire!
Well, I don't think we'll be needing those warriors anymore.
Oh my god! Commander, half of them didn't get back up.
They
was
didn't deserve to get
brutal.
back up.
Oh my!
Holy shit!
That damage!
Holy
That's
shit!
it. That's it.
Wow,
God.
that's a pretty good first impression, I think.
Yeah.
All right, boys. Off to a good start. Sure, some of you got a little scratched up, but I think you're fine. Now, this is where we start to make some important decisions. We can actually capture these greenskins and recruit them to be more free interns. If I went for a replenishment rate, I would only get 1% here, so that's not even worth. So we're going to recruit some bonus labor.
My fight is against Moxie. Let me put my second command in my army. And let's start a fight. With Chaos. Decisive victory. Are my units different than yours? I've got Chaos Warriors. I got Hobgoblin Cutthroats. I do have something called a Death Strike Launcher. Are we down for this, or do we want auto-resolve?
Absolutely. What do you want me to take a look at, Shek?
Wait, look at the back.
What is this back here?
That thing, apparently, that thing is a Death Shrieker rocket launcher, which can fire in either burst fire mode or what looks like a single target demolition rocket. The burst fire one, though, it says it explodes in the air, raining flame downwards onto the battlefield.
Oh, so you're not necessarily shooting this for... Oh my god, look around. Look at this environment we're in.
Oh,
It's
what
holy
beautiful.
crap,
Look
dude.
at those rocks. It's like Space Engineer.
We're definitely the bad guys here.
Are we?
All right. Well, I'm
They
going to
look
give the
pretty bad,
shotguns to
too.
Pally.
I'm getting shotguns, okay?
Yep, you're getting shotguns, and you're going to get my wizard to give you even more ranged capability. He has the fireball spell ready to go. My front line is going to go over to, I don't know if we've seen these before, or maybe we have, the axe infantry. Are these the same ones, just different paint?
I was changing one of my capture settings to see if it would be a little smoother on stream. Which ones? Which
The
axe ones?
infantry, I think they're called Chaos Dwarf Warriors. They're just Chaos Dwarf
Oh,
Warriors.
those are different from mine. You got like nice shields and stuff for your front line.
Oh, man, oh, man. How do you feel about taking on Goblin Cavalry? They've got Wolf Riders in the front.
I don't think that'll be an issue at all.
There you go. And I'm gonna run the hero and the two pieces of the piece of artillery because I think it'll be fun. So here's some gobos for you, Avi.
Nice.
All right, so I got ranged wolf riders. Do I have your second in command?
You do. You've got my wizard.
Okay, his spell
also
is
got a gun.
fireball, so I'm going to need to be on high ground for that. And then the blunderbuss is perfect.
And I'm gonna set up next to you with the artillery. Is my hero, actually it's a good idea to figure this out. Am I a melee? I am some kind of axe infantry wielding maniac with good charge defense, and he's a melee expert. Okay, so I'm gonna keep him with the front line then. Pretty simple. We're gonna let him come to us because I've got the artillery and I can't wait to use it. You guys ready?
That makes a lot of sense to me.
Oh, wait, hold on.
He's
Let me
not
swap
ready.
the line here. I want the Chaos Dwarves to be next to the artillery just in case.
If
Yeah,
they
you
are
are
coming
the
to
artillery,
us,
so.
let me get my blunderbusses in front. I'm going to literally run up with them on the right side
Sounds good.
and just try to poke at that front line.
All right, make sure you keep him off us there, Abby.
Will do.
Let's do it.
Don't shoot me from behind.
No promises. Firing.
All right, blunderbusses are moving slightly higher up to the high ground. I'm going to send the calves off to the right, the wolf riders to the right, and keep the wizard
Here
kind of
goes
in
the
the middle.
first shot
Oh my
on the
God,
arty.
what
It's aiming straight up.
Did you see that animation?
Yeah, I did. It like cranked up. Now it's supposed to detonate. This version of it. Oh, there it goes.
Oh my God. Look at that.
Oh, dude.
Oh, epic.
That hit some good targets.
All right, I don't have to worry about you
Engage.
shooting me in the back.
Let's go. Hold them back so I can
Blunderbusses
keep
are
hitting
about to
them.
open fire! Wolf Riders hitting right flank. Blunderbuss is opening up.
I can slow him down for you. I'm moving over the hero. He's got this ability called Sadistic Snare, which I'm going to use it on the Zinch Warriors, I think.
Blunderbuss's might get hit on the right side. I'm moving the wizard over for a fireball now.
Moving
The
on
Wolf
my way
Riders
over.
are also dealing good damage to these guys. Fireball didn't connect. These guys, their leadership is breaking real bad right side, the enemy leadership. I'm going to have
I'm coming
Blunderbuss
in
turn
with
and
the
just
hero
fire.
now. Gonna ask him a question. Artillery's on target. Sorry, Abby.
And by on target, we
You
mean
mean
it's
on
hitting them.
So working out according to plan.
The hobgoblins have seen the rocket hit them and are running.
All right, I'm going to shoot the blunderbusses through the hobgoblins.
Yeah,
Are these guys on skirmish mode? Oh, they are. Skirmish mode is disgusting. Shoot your
Turn it
guns!
off.
Listen to your order! Here it goes.
Fire, fire, fire! He's getting close to the arty.
Oh
You
my
chunked him for a quarter of his
God.
health.
I'm going to have them shoot again. I'm going to send a
round out.
fireball into the infantry nearby, too, with the wizard.
I'm switching to single target shots, and I'm gonna try to fire at who you're shooting at right now, Moxie. It looks like it's gonna let me fire at this range with the artillery, and that seems insane.
Come on, hobgoblins.
I'm
Who
sending
wants
the
to live forever?
blunderbusses back so they can get a little space for another fire.
I'm sending
All right.
the hobgoblins
There's
to
the
be
shot
meat.
for a
I
single
mean,
target.
Oh, God. I'm glad I moved. I'm glad I moved. Blunderbusses are about to shoot.
Give him the shot. I'm gonna start moving away, so you have a chance to fire. Oh, look at him,
my
immediately broken.
God. I would be too.
He's like, no, I don't want that.
And then the final shot from the arty.
It's like an action movie. There he goes.
There it is.
Good job.
Oh my God.
Victory. I got an item out of that. I got the Helm of Discord, giving me plus 10 armor and constant pings. So we'll go ahead.
It also has an active. You can debuff an area. It
Oh,
seems really
that.
cool.
Nice.
That's the ping ability. You ping all Discord.
Never do that. And I'll take the plus 65 labor, transport captives. I feel like that's important to our economy. Though I also know I don't understand what that means. We're going to have
Yeah,
to...
we'll figure that out soon.
Well, yeah, we'll figure it out. I'm sure it'll be fine.
I guess I should mention that I'm also going to walk to the Skull Lakes, and I'll just auto-resolve that. There's only the garrison remaining, decisive victory. I'm going to start expanding my empire just a bit. Now, this, I think, is where we need to start making important decisions. I can either occupy this as an outpost. Here's what it says. Outposts enable the extraction of raw materials via mines, requires labor, and provide hobgoblin recruitment only. And I think that's the same for all of us. Or I could occupy it as a factory. Factories expend raw materials that we generate. It makes armaments and income and provide more advanced recruitment options. So should I do outposts first? Because
Sounds like outposts, right?
the factories are going to spend what the outposts make. You can also raise areas and just get basic raw materials as well, but I'm going to occupy as an outpost.
So that's now turned into a mine for you that's sending resources back to... I'm assuming your first city is a factory. Or operates like one, but we don't know that, do we?
My first city is a foundation, is a foundation. And it also has a giant conveyor built inside. It's something called lava fields. The Great Skull Lakes that I just took over says it's an outpost. So I guess my main base is a foundation, like a tower foundation. I can upgrade it to be an overseer's camp. It's going to improve my conclave influence, improve my gold per turn, get chaos undivided corruption going around all over the place, and provide more garrison units. So it also acts as a wall as we're upgrading as well, or a bit better defense as we upgrade it. Interesting.
Yeah. I think I'm going to follow your lead, and if I can, I'm just going to auto-resolve taking over the city next to me that I just... Yeah, close victory, but an auto-resolve. I'm just going to go ahead and take it. And I now own the city next to me, too. And I'll turn it into an outpost. Bring in the resources.
All right, Avi, you're up.
The first battle against Guts. Do you wish to see the cool units I have?
Yes, of course.
Then let us show you.
The last battle against Guts.
Join team.
I see something called a Fireborn.
Yeah, look at that too.
I'm zooming in. What are these guys?
Yeah.
They're literally elementals.
Demons that we like if you look at the armor close, there's like little runes. That's the demon soul we put in them, and they turned into fire.
Whoa. That's so cool. What do these guys specialize at?
On this.
These are anti-infantry flame attacks. So they have like I think they have like a certain amount of leadership they can get to before the runes break, and like demons, they dissipate.
Bound Fire Demon is actually one of its perks. It's immune to terror and fear, fire resistant, physically resistant. It's crazy.
They can't be routed, but when their leadership is broken, they take damage.
Your second in command seems to be carrying a pretty big gun on your back line. You have a lot of guns on your back line.
He is good at guns, and then we also have the infernal guard with fire glaives. Their melee weapon is also their gun.
Oh, they look cool. Gun axes.
Are those the guys in the back? Oh, I thought those were just blunderbusses.
The red.
Blunderbusses are on the left. These guys are different.
I think it's like the
that is
variant.
So cool.
Yeah.
They've got the melee too. That is cool.
I love that weapon.
I'm so excited to test these guys out. All right.
I wonder if you have that many guns because they might be good at shooting down dragons.
Maybe.
All right, I've dug in. I am waiting. Are they advancing?
Oh, wait, I think they're advancing on us, actually. Hold on. I'm going to hold up just right up here at this hill. And
Roger.
Get ready to fire at them.
I'll stay behind you so I can envelop you as soon as we're ready to start this up.
All right.
Those demons are so freaking cool. I love the idea that there just aren't that many of the Chaos Dwarves, so they have to augment their force with all kinds of weird stuff. Like, I don't know, cursing a demon into their armor just to fill out a unit. Like, that's cool.
Then you have it.
Fired some Burning Wrath.
I like that Burning Wrath a lot.
It's good.
You don't want to put the interns in that armor.
No, it's too valuable. These guys do have shields that are advancing, so they are going to be able to eat some of these hits.
I just realized, so one of my buildings in my capital lets me call in an artillery strike.
Oh.
Just like as an off-map ability. I'm going to wait for them to get in melee combat. Or just
they're not moving? Yeah.
Oh,
okay, it looks like I'm opening fire. I seem to be maybe single target focused. I'm going to aim for the leader.
First shots are going out.
The Infernal Guard sounds like lasers.
You do have like a stormtrooper sound going on right now.
All right, I'm gonna use this on the archers. The archers aren't moving. I'm gonna try and see what this Dreadquake thing does. The off-map artillery.
They're charging you. Get ready.
The artillery's fired in the back.
Oh, I see the hit.
Holy crap!
I'm pulling back. I'm pulling the...
Deleted. I just got... The Goblin Riders are going into the Orcs. That's actually a fight I can win. And we're charging.
I'm pulling back with the gun.
I can only hold them for so long.
Actually, I'm going to have our gun guy finish off these archers. He's got line of sight for that.
Calling in my hex.
We have a few mounted enemies behind us. Be very careful.
I'm holding the one on the left off, but that's the only one I can hold off.
I'm coming for the mounted enemies now.
The blunderbusses are also aiming for them. I don't know why they're...
Yeah, they're taking a weird formation to aim at that group.
That is a weird formation.
Oh, look at the demons!
Here they come.
They're like that charge. They dropped by half.
Whoa. Yeah, those guys are done. Let me get the demons on these sword guys too. I'll go right away.
Midline.
Wow, that charge is good.
Moving the gun line around behind.
I'm charging into their black orcs.
Didn't realize you were shifting fire there. All right, both goblin groups are broken. It's just the orcs now in the front.
It's all the goblins anyway.
Oh, poor cowpost.
My only complaint about this map is as I'm zooming around and trying to be cinematic, this fucking pipe keeps just dragging my camera around. Come on! Whoa, that guy went flying.
I don't get to use my other artillery because we're so close in.
Well, I'm gonna be pulling back soon because they just broke.
I'm gonna get away from those blunderbusses.
Gobos are coming back. They rally eventually. They're a lot like Skaven slaves.
I'll hit those goblins that are coming back. Leader seems to be chasing me a little bit though.
My leader's on it. Pulling on the artillery.
Oh, the artillery.
How often can you do that? Oh, everyone's broken except for leader.
I get 2 per match.
Wow. That's
Seems
so
like,
good.
It's in this region because the tower's nearby.
He's running.
Look at the stormtrooper laser vibe going on.
Do you think he's gonna make it?
No.
Do you have a prediction?
I don't know. I don't believe he's gonna make it.
Oh,
Look
there's
at the
that pipe.
Kadai.
You found the pipe, huh?
There's
Yep,
the
just found the
pipe.
pipe.
Oh, let me just move my camera forward a little bit. Okay,
Oh.
there's the pipe.
Now I'm looking at the sky. Okay, good save.
That was such a close battle. I don't know how we won that.
It was crazy.
There was so much friendly fire. I don't know how we won that.
It was
Well,
You got a potion of strength.
The labor. You're gonna be my friend now.
I didn't actually see what upgrade I got. Maybe I should go check in on that.
You gonna take that city over next to you, or
Yes. Yes.
we all got one settlement at the beginning? So
Here she is.
yoink, and that'll give you your province. The Howling Wastes you'll have control over.
I'm gonna make it a factory.
Nice.
Really? See what it does, huh?
Yes.
Okay, okay.
So we do have a lot of resources up top, if you'll notice on your bar. We have our normal, like, treasury chest on the left. Then we have raw materials, as well as armaments and conclave influence that we're going to have to be managing throughout the campaign.
Conclave influence. What is that?
I am not sure.
The
right
currency of
now.
power within Chaos Dwarves' ruling council grants to those who please Hashut by successfully achieving the ambitions of the Dawi-Zharr. Conclave is gained through expanding your territory, raising towers, and construction temples of Hashut buildings. Oh, okay. So this seems to be some kind of like connection to our dark god.
Bro, I see the prototype mega mortar that I can build on the right side. I think that's what Avi has that lets him do those siege attacks. I have to build this around where we're going to be fighting if I want to use it. It affects this region and adjacent regions. So just the imagery of that gigantic blast coming out of your city and then landing in that battle seems so cool.
Oh my god. They don't have growth.
They have raw material.
Yeah, it's all raw material.
Mm.
That's how you upgrade your build. Okay.
I'm going to use some of that raw material and build patrol routes. It's going to give me control and better campaign movement range around here. And it looks like the final upgrade for that. Maybe I don't need the campaign movement range around. Maybe I won't do that.
All right, I am gonna. You can actually also. It looks like you can swap. If you made a decision to make an outpost or a factory, you can swap it.
I'm instead going to go for the donation barrel It's going to take 250 of the raw materials, but it's going to generate 250 gold per turn. I remember when I was playing as Belagar, and I know this is a completely different faction, but I had such a hard time getting my economy going. I never want to have that happen again. Something to look at as well on the left side, if you click on your main building, you have labor actions, and you can tell your laborers to work towards certain things at the cost of using up that labor. So, like, on a dime, I could get 1,500 gold if I tell them we need money. That's kind of interesting.
Oh, that is cool. I'm picking up 2 strip mines in the local region. I'm going to start making a lot more of that raw material so I can grow my city and get some more advanced tech going. I think that's my focus. So I've got 2 strip mines being produced right now.
I have a donation pit in the main city. I see that strip mine. I'm going to do that too. I'm investing in that as well.
Nice.
Because that one building that I made was half of my raw material. So recouping that seems important. Okay. Military, sorcery, and industry. I feel as though industry this early, right? Get your stuff moving. Get the income coming.
If you notice too, each of them has. So if you look at military, if you go to call to arms, martial training costs 250 armaments. The sorcery one costs the conclave influence. And industry seems to cost the raw materials again.
Oh, weird. Oh, yeah, you're right.
I think I'm going to do
stronghold syndrome military for me. I'm going orcs and gobos. I'm going to make them better.
I'm going to get labor quotas so I get more unpaid interns at the end of every round. Bro, I can recruit a great Tauros. I can get a flying bull.
What? That's awesome.
And it just takes 1 turn? That's kind of all my money. I'm not going to do that. But that seems excellent. I'm going to get 2 Arc Laborers and Goblin Laborers. And conclude my first turn. It was 50 minutes on turn 1.
There was so much going on.
Turn 2. Have we what?
I found a button that says Hellforge. The bottom right-hand corner looks like an anvil.
Yes, I was looking at that too. It seems as though we can turn in some of our armaments to immediately recruit something, or is it making them better?
I mean, I don't know. Spend armaments to forge additional standard issue weapons and armor for units in each category, increasing unit capacities. Oh, this is how you get more of them, like your capacity for them. That is a flying bull. Now that I see the bull you were talking about. The number displayed beneath the card indicates unit current capacity. So right now, yeah, so artillery, I can have 2 of those units.
I see. I'm actually at my blunderbuss cap then. Interesting.
We have to invest in these because there are so few Chaos Dwarves.
That does make sense. I should be able to recruit to my army without doing this immediately. What about I can't click on the other tab there.
I can't either, yeah.
Manufactory. Okay.
It's locked until you unlock the modifications in the armory, it says.
Well, I am going to immediately run east on my turn. The dusty orcs are already setting up some reinforcements inside of this fort. And at the very least, I want to get them surrounded. This says it's a Pyrrhic victory. I'm going to encircle and weaken them up a little bit. I'm hoping they march out to fight me is really what I'm after. Although, I could fight it right now and then recruit next turn. I've changed my mind. That's what we're doing. We're doing that.
We're going in.
Let's do this.
I'll use my banner too, chat. Here's my banner.
Whoa. You can't use it right away. You gotta wait like 25 turns minimum. I thought that was the rule.
Yeah. Look at just how cool this is visually.
Yeah, this is an awesome map, dude. Oh, and if you look at some of these areas in the middle, you can actually look inside the city even more for a better view of what it looks like. It's like glowing with underlighting that you can peek down into.
you can see the rivers of lava like Ghostbusters 2 slime. It's pretty cool.
That is so cool. Okay, I am going to, here's the plan. Blunderbusses are going to lead the charge in. It's going to be a breach and clear situation. Blunderbusses are going to breach. Once they get some damage off, you guys will move in and clear off the rest of the area. I think
Sounds good.
I want to try to overwhelm this right side and get a foothold over here where that ping is.
Yep, that's it.
Okay.
So I'm going to have 2 blunderbusses leading that charge, just getting ready to deal damage.
Do you mind if I lead the bull centaurs? I do love cavalry.
Bull centaurs? Of course.
Take the Bretonia.
Take my second in command. He's basically a bull centaur as well.
Sounds good.
And then, Avi, you're going to get all of my unpaid interns.
Yeah.
You want me to go kind of up the middle and curve in? Help you slam that side that you're just talking about?
Yes.
So I can run down this way and then curve in.
My wizard is going to walk it down. And I also have some axes here with me.
The unpaid interns have realized that they outnumber the dwarves 3 to 1.
I'm going to split this up a little bit more. Send me some interns around to the western side here.
I'll send you some of the good interns.
We'll do
2 orcs, and we'll have 3 gobos and 1 orc on the other side of the flank. The goblins are the expendable interns.
Okay. Here we go. The battle is beginning. Did they not even come over here to meet it? There they are.
Oh, they did.
There
they are.
Multiple units in the main little like hallway area.
Okay, my blunderbuss locations are set. Hold space and you can see where I'm going. I'm going to try to just open fire there and then we'll push up and move forward. I'm also going to try to place a long-range tornado onto the archers that these guys have. I think I have a shot for that. There it goes, sending out now. Just missed that smokestack. Perfect shot onto the archers. Get those
it's
guys
going into
moving.
the other group. It's going into the other orcs. Got one. We'll go cap. Break some stuff.
You gonna move around to the left?
Yeah. And then come in behind the archers.
Okay, blunderbusses are getting hit by siege. They have a tower here. I see. That's a bit of a problem that I did not foresee.
You could probably kill it with your range. Oh, but you have to get much closer.
I have to get much closer, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna move in for another tornado on the left side then. And I'm gonna try to push left a bit harder than right, if we can. So blunderbuss is moving in. Tornado's going down left side as well. And then pushing right.
We're heading into the main square now with the cav, and I'll just rush over to where you guys are. Oh, nice spell cast.
Yeah, they're sitting in that one a little bit. Their archers still aren't firing, but we're still getting hit with barrages. Blunderbusses are about to open up. Here comes the damage.
And the good news.
On both sides. Come on, boys. Fire your guns. Fire your guns. Come on. There you go. Right side opened up way earlier. I'm glad they're paying attention. I'm going to drop another fireball on the left.
Fireball's out. There it goes. Good hit.
Huge damage left side.
There's the shots. They couldn't see over the edge of the walkway. That's what it was. All right, we captured this square and destroyed the turret they just put down.
Okay, I'm moving up a little bit on both sides, advancing a little bit on both sides.
Will do.
Oh, archers up top are starting to shoot down. That's a problem. I'm being charged on the right. I'm going to leave you to move in there and push up left with more blunderbusses. I'm going to drop another fireball.
We're going to go for the main cap in the key building in the middle, since it looks like we're almost there. You guys are okay?
Perfect.
Like you're wrecking.
Blunderbuss is opening up again. That'll get the job done.
I see their commander. You want me to go for the kill?
Sure.
Roger. Heading for the square.
Blunderbusses are getting charged on the left side.
Roger.
I'm moving up the goblins.
Pulling him back.
Taking archer fire a little bit.
Let's push up with him. I'm going to throw another cannonball up there, and then I'm moving up. Oh, yeah, that goblin all by himself? Okay, he's not by himself. He does have some archers. Good hit check.
I'm in the mid. Starting to cap. And killing their leader. Oh, man.
Orcs
this
to the right.
Centaur hero is amazing. He's cutting this orc in half. Oh, because he's a goblin. He's a goblin shaman wizard. He's so screwed.
The right flank's not doing anything.
I see that. Pull them back. I have a blunderbuss heading for you. I'm going to also send the axes up the left side. We might need a flank with the centaurs. They've got some really dug-in archers over here.
Roger. I'm killing an archer group right now. I can make my way over there as soon as this hero's dead. Got him down below half.
I'm trying to sneak goblins through.
Blunderbuss about to shoot. They're about to shoot. I don't know what their positioning is doing. I don't know what the fuck that was. Shoot your guns, boys!
Trying to throw the orcs back into combat to get them off the blunderbusses.
I'm going to send the other ones in too. Meanwhile, left ramp, we are still pushing in. I'm going to throw another tornado down. We are winning ground here on the left.
Just about killed their maggot, the horned one, almost dead. That's him. Let him get away. Got to kill that wizard. They'll have a big morale hit.
Nice hit on the archers there.
I'm going to open up with blunderbusses. I'm moving the other ones out of the way. I don't know why they're lining up in these weird ways, but those orcs won't be in the way too much longer.
Okay, good.
There they go. They're opening up a little bit. Meanwhile, the great axes made it to the top of the ramp. They're starting to cut through. I'm bringing the wizard up with them as well, and I'm going to buff the great weapon warriors at the top, so they're dealing even more damage. I'm going to flank with him as well so he can get some damage in. The orcs have fallen. The blunderbusses now have nothing interrupting their line of sight here, I hope. How's the centaurs doing up top? I see the leader
killed their
running.
hero. He just needs like 2 more hits from the main centaur. The other centaur is trying to capture the center. I'm probably going to have to pull them back to head him to you. I've got 3 spearmen closing in on my position, so we're going to have to move.
I'm casting a point-blank fireball on these archers, and then I'm going to charge in after it. Show them I'm not afraid of anything. I just kicked one of the goblins into the fireball.
Nice.
All right, the blunderbusses are doing the work. I'm going to send them up the ramp. Meanwhile, the left side is starting to kind of, it's seen better days. I don't think it's your fault.
They're trying their best, sir.
As long as they're keeping them busy.
Where are the, oh, I see them. The other group of centaurs. They're in there. They're kicking. All right, we're capturing this point away from them right now. The blunderbusses are heading up the ramp to deal some big damage to these archers.
All right, their hero's dead. And the centaurs are on their way towards you. Give you a hand. We've got a lot of spearmen, though, in the middle, so I've got to be a little bit more careful over here, so it's slowing me down. But the centaurs have managed to get around it. They got caught. They're having to fight.
I'm going to throw another fireball into this mess this time. I don't like where he's targeting with that, but I'm going to trust it. I'm sure that's fine.
I believe in him.
Centaurs are through, and they're on their way to you.
Perfect. Blunderbusses are about to open up on these archers. Maybe I should have taken one more step forward. No, it's okay. No, that's totally fine. And with
on the archers in the back
they're
line.
starting to break really hard on the left. We finally won the battle of attrition on the left side. And those centaurs came in for a great flank right when I needed them there too. Excellent.
Here for you. We'll start capping now so that you don't have to deal with those towers anymore. Actually, we'll have you break those archers.
Some of the goblins came home too.
They came back. They really do believe. I'm going to get blunderbusses on the capture point. And if anything approaches it, they'll be able to handle that. Meanwhile, these little melee dudes at the top of the stairs have been living through everything. But not much longer. There they go, finally breaking. I'm heading for the point there as well. I'm starting to see a lot of our enemies fleeing. The only ones who are not currently seem to be fighting my second in command on that main capture point.
He's been holding out over there.
Has he just been in combat there the whole time?
He killed their hero that was over here, their wizard, and then he just led them in a circle for a little while and then decided, screw it, I'll kill him on my own. Now he's been fighting them the rest of the time. Get them, boys. They're just goblins.
I'm sending my leader up towards you with some blunderbusses. But we're capping at this point. This is no problem at all. And it's going to get rid of a few of these towers that have been chunking me as well.
Oh, yeah, they're all starting to break now. There it is.
There we go.
Hard break.
Perfect. Their doom couldn't be avoided. I have received the Scroll of Power, decreasing my cooldowns. I don't know if I have any cooldowns. Very well fought. And actually, we got even more kills than I expected, than what that last screen showed. We got over 200 with our centaurs.
Getting work done.
100 plus with the blunderbusses. That's excellent. Even our little frontline guys, our interns were in there slaying.
Like, we got this, boss.
Well, I'm going to turn this... Should I do a factory since I have an outpost? Or should I make, like, a capital city a factory so we can build more stuff in it, you think?
I just don't know.
I'm going to do outposts for now.
You know?
I'm going to keep on generating resources before I start spending them.
That's my plan, too, yeah. Speaking of spending resources, I am going to upgrade to a overseer's camp from an outpost. Try that.
Perfect. Oh, you already have your whole region. Wow. You got yours really quick.
And I can see my enemy off in the distance. I can see Cathay. I can see the walls of the Snake Gate.
Avi has to go all the way over to Darkhold, so that'll be a couple more turns probably.
I'm gonna walk so far.
What should I recruit to fill out my army, I wonder? I have so many options, and I do actually have money this turn. So I'm going to recruit one of these bulls and then reinforce my front line with even more shields. And I think that's going to do it for episode 1. We're starting to get established. We got to see a bunch of new units doing new things that I've never seen, a bunch of new maps as well. We'll pick this up again, as Shaq likes to say, next time.
Next time.